Hey, it's Matt with McGee Farms, and haven't been able to get a whole lot of videos out here recently just because we've had some really nice weather and we're trying to get everything ready for spring. But I wanted to give an update, kind of what we've got going on. You're going to see some bigger videos on these. It's just a lot of these are like multiple week builds, and so the videos are getting there. I just we're not done with all the builds yet. So far we've gotten a couple incubators that are full of duck and chicken eggs also behind me here, and I did a video a little bit about these, some little grow greenhouses that I've got some tomatoes already started. I've got some peppers, cucumbers, a little bit of our garden are in that, and we're going to go outside. Well, we are outside, but we're going to go out to the garden and I'll show you what else I've been working on. So as we step out in our garden, here's where we've been getting a lot of work done so far. We've got the original raised beds that we put in. We are adding some new ones. We're pretty much going to be doubling, maybe even tripling the size of our garden by the time we're done. The 8-foot ones that I did, we tried to set up a winter garden, and we just got some horrible winds and it just kept ripping it apart. So I've come back, I've redone the winter garden part. I've got a frame that's on hinges, I don't know if you can see that or not, that I can lift up to get in there. I've got some heavier, see the hinges here, I've got some heavier plastic that we're going to put on there, and that way we're going to give it a shot of trying to get some plants put in before we normally would. Normally it's the end of April before we really get stuff in. I think we're going to try probably about St. Patrick's Day, and you know, get a good month and a half start on what we're doing, or at least on some of our stuff. And I made several more planting boxes. That was one mistake I made last year with the stuff we did on the trellises, is what was in planting boxes went great. What was straight in the ground just really didn't grow. So I've got planting boxes pretty much everywhere with the trellises, and we're going to add some more of these cattle panel trellises. I've got my, you can see where I'm building another one of these raised beds right now, and I've got some really good quality ground cover. We're going to put gravel over the bottom to kind of help with weeds. This is one, and you see I've been adding stuff to it. I just brought a truckload of dirt in. I've put in about 4 or 5 front tractor scoop loads of horse manure in there that's dried out and pretty much composted. The other thing we're getting ready to do, you're going to see videos on it. We're getting the build and trying to figure it out now, but I'm pretty excited about, and that's these IBC totes. I've got this one that we're cutting up. I've got a small pump in there right now. Pump's actually a little too big for what we need for it. And we're kind of messing around, seeing how to, best way to do the filter on this. I think this filter's gonna need to be changed a little bit, but so with this in the bottom, we're going to start growing some freshwater shrimp, freshwater prawns, whatever you want to call them. We're going to be growing some rainbow trout. I've got a local source, one of the local fisheries has rainbow trout, and also crawfish, or crawdads, crayfish. If you're in Australia, you call them yabbies. We're doing probably about 5 or 6 of these tanks once I get everything figured out exactly how the right setup on it. And so we're going to grow those on a small scale. Once we get through the first year, see how it works, and figure out what mistakes we're making to fix, we're going to do them on a larger scale and probably dig some ponds and lakes for doing them. But this is a pretty nice setup. Like I said, I've got a full video I've been working on with it. It's just we're still going. I got a pump that's coming up here. This is going to be the first filter, which inside that bucket I've got these filter balls. I use them in the pools and the hot tubs. They work great. We're going to put clay and rock media down in here, and that way we can grow more plants in the garden on these as well. And then I'm building a whole solar setup, so it's you know, running off complete solar, not going to be running up my electric bill or if the power goes out. I've also got some solar bubblers that I'm going to be running in there just to make sure that everything gets plenty of oxygen. So that's kind of where we're sitting at here out in the farm. We're getting stuff set up. We're building a small cabin for camping, possibly going to use it for a little bit of an Airbnb purpose. I do a lot with disabled veterans, giving them a chance to, ones that are stuck in the city, come up and kind of do some camping, some hiking, fishing, that kind of stuff. And so the cabin's going to kind of be for them as well. Also, one of our lakes, we're putting a little gazebo out on it, and going to be building some docks and some other stuff on it as well, and possibly adding some trout to it by the end of the season. We'll see. But I just wanted to give an update. That's kind of where we're at in the spring, getting ready for spring to hit, because it'll go from being chilly, halfway decent day, to all of a sudden you know, it'll be 40s and 50s, and then the next day all of a sudden we'll be in the 70s and 80s before you know it. So it's Matt from McGee Farms. That's the update. Hope you enjoy the videos. Thank everyone for following us and subscribing to the channel. If you like the videos, please give us thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's appreciated. It helps out get the videos to more people on YouTube with their way their algorithm works. Till next time, have a great day.